If you've ever tried to create content on ChatGPT or any language model for that matter, so be it Gemini or Claude, and it spits out very generic information or in a tone of voice that is so lifeless, then I know how frustrating that can be, because that can almost get you to say, you know what, this thing doesn't work. I'm not using it. I'd rather spend so much time trying to write my content myself. Well, I've been there and I almost gave up myself until I learned how to train it in my tone of voice. So if that's you and you're almost giving up, or you've given up, or you've just had enough of using any AI tool to create your content, then this video is for you, because today I'm going to show you how you can train ChatGPT in your tone of voice so you can get the best output from it. So stay glued to this channel. Today, by the end of this video, you will know why it's important to know how to train ChatGPT. You know the mistakes that you can avoid. I will show you step by step on how to train ChatGPT. And lastly, I will show you the different ways you can apply it to cut your work short. Now, why is it important to know how to train ChatGPT? Well, I'm sure you've heard the phrase content is king. Now, I agree with that. However, it's not just any content, it's got to be valuable content that your audience will connect with. What this does is it helps you to create consistently content that is valuable, because now it knows how you write, it knows who you're writing for. Secondly, it helps you to overcome writer's block, provided you've also trained ChatGPT on who your audience is. And lastly, it helps you to stand out with your content. And all of these things are so key so that you can be out there and it looks like your business is churning out so much valuable content and you almost look like a big business. But what you have done is work smarter where others are working harder. Now, there are a few mistakes that I've seen people make. So let's just go right into it so we can look at those mistakes that you can avoid as you. Now, number one mistake is not training ChatGPT, which we've talked about. What you find is when you don't train ChatGPT, it just spits out lifeless information. You don't want robotic sounding, and people can begin to see through that. So it's important that you train ChatGPT, take the time to train ChatGPT so that your content can stand out in the sea of automated. Everyone is using AI. And what you want to do is make sure that you create content that really connects deeply with your audience. And the only way to do that is taking the time to show ChatGPT or any other language model how to write in a way that people will resonate with. And the second thing is you don't give it enough of your data to know exactly how you write. Yes, it's enough to say, give me 1, 2, 3 pieces of content, but what you find is you keep tweaking that. So you want to give it as much flavor of your content as possible so that when it comes to writing like you, it has a wide array of content that you've provided it and it knows exactly how you write and it's able to provide quality content that your audience can connect with. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take you over to my ChatGPT screen so you can see and implement step by step what you need to do to train ChatGPT in your tone of voice, and you can go away and start creating content that truly resonates with your audience. So let's dive in. ChatGPT now, and I am prompting it. This is the prompt you want. You're a brand voice consultant. Analyze the provided text sample and identify its key characteristics in terms of tone, writing style, reading level, delivery, and structure. After the analysis, I want you to provide a summary of your analysis. I want you to apply the analysis to subsequent instructions. Copy the same style, the tone, and delivery, ensuring that your responses are closely aligned with the original sample in terms of how it reads and feels. I want you to place particular focus on the language, sentence structure, and any other distinctive features noted in the analysis. Now, I've saved my copy in a PDF format, and I'm just going to attach the file to ChatGPT. Upload from my computer. I believe I've put it on my desktop. Copy pages. Okay. Now, that's the information fed. I then click send whilst we wait. So it's going to review the data I fed it. and it's going to analyze it based on my requirements. So it's told me the tone, the writing style, the reading level, and delivery and the structure. Now, basically, I've given it enough information to do that. So each time that I want to create content, I just need to copy this tone, this, and say using this summary I want it to create. I then tell it whatever type of content I want to create. Now, that's one way of doing that. The other way of making sure that you remind ChatGPT, although in one ChatGPT has now retained its memory, so it remembers what you've told it before. However, I just don't really like the idea of copying and pasting it every time. So you can copy this and say, here's a detailed analysis of my writing style. Please use this writing style and create an outline of a blog post or suggest things for me, and it will do that. However, the other way to do it is go into your settings and you can put that information in custom instructions. So you go into personalization and go into custom instructions, and I will copy that information in here. No, that's the no. I'll copy the summary in here, and what would you like to know about me? So here is where I'll tell it a little bit about my business, where I'm based, so that it has a feeling for who I am, who I serve. And here, how would you like ChatGPT to respond, is where you now give it that information that has just come up with the summary of what your writing sounds like, feels like, reads like, comes into here. Now, all we need to do here is save, and that's it. Now, there is a third method, which you create a custom GPT specifically to write content for you, having trained it on your writing style. Now, a custom GPT is just like a mini assistant that helps you, has that one memory, has that one task. So you could create a custom GPT maybe to write your LinkedIn post because it has this particular style, or you can create a custom GPT to write your Instagram captions or your blog posts, and that also then makes it a whole lot easier. If you would like me to show you, I'll just go through it very quickly, what it looks like when you're creating a GPT. You go into your profile, but with this one you need a paid version of ChatGPT. If you haven't got it, you won't be able to do it. So if I created one, and you would need a paid subscription to even access any GPT that I share with you. Now, these are my ChatGPT that I've created for myself and that I use, and I only use it for my business. But if you are going to create, you just need to go in there and just click on create a GPT, and it's in here that you just need to answer a few questions of what you want to do. I just ignore that and go into the configure section straight away. I name my GPT, give it a short description. This is where you give the instruction. This is what you do, this is your instruction, this is how I want you to write. However, you can also upload that copy pages, a copy of your writing style into here as a knowledge base, so that it refers back to that every time. And so subsequently, when you want to, and then you put all that information and you see a preview of what it is, and you can test it here, and you save it, and you have your GPT ready for you to go. Now, if every time you want to use it, it will be stored on the side of your screen that you can see here. You select the GPT and give it the request that you want, and bang, it gives you the information that you need. I hope this video has helped you. If you'd like to see more of this video, please leave a comment below, and it really helps if you subscribe, you like, and you share with your friends. If you would like me to do a detailed video on how to create custom GPTs for specific use cases, or for any use case, please leave me a comment in this video, in the bottom in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to create a video on that. Until next time, God bless.